Hey Nesters, welcome back to Nesting Haven. We are continuing our Goodwill shopping trip. We're at a different Goodwill. This is a cute little vintage plastic burwood piece. I feel like it probably came with a set. I didn't know how I exactly felt about it. It was kind of not colorful, right? I like more colorful things, so I decided to pass on that. Over in the Knicky Knacks, look at these figurines. They kind of spread out a little bit here. Very cute. I miss the days when the shelves used to be so jammed full. Like, it's kind of nice that you can see everything without having to grab at things and dig, but yeah, I kind of miss those days for sure. The thrift store shelves just seem to have thinned out quite a bit in the last few years. I'm not seeing too much grabbing my attention here. More bells. Always the bells, right? This one is kind of cute. I was wondering if it could be good for a Mother's Day present or something like that, but I don't know. Trivet, or is it a trivet or tile? Yeah, some kind of like a hot plate. 50th anniversary. Has anybody reached their 50th anniversary? That's the golden anniversary, right? Some cutie figurines down here. They are kind of, they're not Hummels, right? Some people call them faux Hummels. But it's still really cute. She has like a little fish or something. I didn't quite get this one with the little fish hanging out, but definitely a cute figurine. I wonder if she was holding a fishing pole. That's probably what it is. I think I see a little hole in her head there. This one's my colors. I like the orange and yellow. I typically look for more farmy based ones when I get these. Though these are cutesy, but adorable. Let's see. Oh, there's another one down here. She has a twin. Got a twin sister. Let's see if there's any more. Oh, they're everywhere. Look, there's more down here. I think I need to reunite all of them. Let's put them all together. Let's get the family back together. I'm sure they came from the same home. Is there any more? Did we miss any? Oh, here's this guy. No man left behind. There you go, guy. So these are definitely vintage. They got some chippiness to them, little chalkware. But again, they're kind of dark in nature, and I tend to go for more colorful things. So they weren't really standing out to me that much. Oh, I wonder if that was with that little family too. It's like a little musical box. It looks like those guys. Whoa. This guy's intense. It's really tall too and heavy. $13. He's holding like a Christmas gift. I guess it's like a Christmas statue. I don't know. See, oh, he's hand painted in 1989. I've never seen a hand painted ceramic that large before. Let's look down the Christmas aisle a little bit. This duck is kind of cute. It is modern. See another hobbyist piece up here. 1986. Looks like her nose is missing. It was never there. Not seeing much over here. I see things like this sometimes. They're like little collapsible baskets, I guess. I don't really understand them, but... So, I wasn't sure what this was. I guess it's kind of like a Scentsy warmer, but it's a Yankee Candle. I thought this might be a pressed flower. I'd never seen one quite so large, but it just ended up being like a calendar poster frame, so that was a letdown. I do get requests to show the dolls more, so I did glance at them quickly. I actually did think this one was kind of cute. This little cowgirl. I think it says Presley on her. She's just like a shelf sitter, I guess. but let's put her up here. She's kind of cute. I like the fringe. So let's head over to the kitchenalia. And this honey pot is really adorable. I love the little bear at the top of it, and it seems super good quality. USA pottery. Look at that, $4. I like that a lot. This is a pretty piece of clear glass. Creamer. I don't like picking it up to resell. It's hard to photograph to list. Spice of life. I don't understand these handled pots. I'm not really sure what you would use them for. What would you be cooking in that? Cute little teapot. It's chipped. Oh, a garlic. This looks similar to the honey pot. The price is missing, but oh, I think the quality, yeah, it's a lot lighter, so the quality is not as good as the honey pot, but still kind of neat. I'm intrigued. This looks like vintage fabric to me. They were on the 70s. I don't know how I would use this. I know they're oven mitts, but I think that extra fabric would be very confusing to me. Have you guys ever used that type before? Are they fun? Are they good? Do they work good? I don't know. I did find a pretty full set of these vintage glasses, but they had a real cloud to them, and I haven't had much luck trying to get that out of glass. Look at this little spice rack. What is this? It's stuck behind this guy. I'm gonna move him. God bless the cook. Like, is it stamped or did they? Yeah, I think it's stamped. I don't think it's burnt wood. That's pretty cool. I like that. Very rustic. It's sweet. Ooh, Blue Goose sighting. This tin here, it's a little nesting set. And this is the most nostalgic Blue Goose item for me. I had that in my home growing up. So I always pick those up when I see them. There actually was a little bonus. I did purchase that, and when I got it home, I found something, a surprise inside of it. So you guys have to stay tuned and see what that was. It was really cool. Seashell's kind of fun. Little box of fake blueberries filled with dust. Gonna pass on that. Here's a good rule of thumb. If something you pick up and purchase has vintage stamped on it, it's probably not vintage. It probably is like a retro. They probably made the image off of a vintage image, but obviously a newer piece. But look what I found, guys! A plate for my plate wall. Isn't she pretty? Oh, I love it so much. Look at that yellow. Harvest yellow or harvest gold. This is a nice little plate as well if you had like a horse theme going on. Another cute set of horse dishes under there. Corn chowder. I like these little soup mug recipes. This one looks newer. I don't think this one's particularly vintage, is it? By Westwood of 97. Not too bad. It is vintage, I guess. Hard to believe the 90s is vintage, right? I did not find an Annalie doll, but I did find an Annalie mug. It is newer, but kind of cute if you're a fan of Annalie. Oh, this is so cute. Look at this platter. That is so country cottage. The little geese. Aw. How sweet is that? Where's it made? Market Square, made in Japan. I love this. This is really nice. Here's a piece of Tupperware that I have not seen before. I wonder what its original intent was with a little squares in it. I wonder what that's for. Do you guys like Tupperware? This one is a wicked bummer because I adore this piece. It has so much damage though. It's a big crack in the side of it. Some scratching, but how cute. What a shame. What a shame. Aw. Love that. Here is another vintage piece. A bull pulling a wagon. $4 on that. What is this? It looks like a WWF trophy belt. I guess they're divided here. $2, like little knights. Coats of armor. I don't know. Not really my wheelhouse. They're kind of different though. I've never seen those before. Interesting. This is a neat piece. Look at the little puppy. How cute. $4. Now the bottom looks like there used to be something on it. I don't know if it was metal and you could use it as a actual iron somehow, or if it was like a sander. I don't know. What used to be on that? I think it could be cute to just display in a laundry room though. If you have a big enough laundry room, you can do a little decorating. I think that would be a really adorable piece. Just want to quickly scan the shelf one more time amongst all the signage here. Look at this. $10, but this is phenomenal. You can get one of those little domes to put over the center. It's super large, beautiful wood. What a great serving tray. Alright, so back home, here is the haul from today's Goodwill trip. This I thought was pretty fantastic, and you can use this a few different ways. So what appears that they had done with this, they put a hole at the back and used it as wall decor. So the back of it's still in pretty good shape, has a little scuffing probably where they're putting it on the wall maybe just from hanging there, but still looks really good. Great wood, right? This is a, tile. You could use this as a hot plate, like you would just a regular little trivet if you wanted to do serving something hot here, and maybe put some rolls or anything you would want to serve with your dinner there. Or it didn't come with it, but you can see this little gap here. You can get one of those domes that fit this and have it as kind of like a cheese platter, appetizers and whatnot. Really cute, right? It's a really large. I hadn't seen anything quite this big before for a tray with a dome center. So I just thought this was so neat and very 1970s. So I will be listing this up in my Etsy shop. They did have $10 on it, so we'll see how I do there. You don't usually pay up too much for things like that, but I think it was worth it. It's kind of one of a kind. I've never seen it before. I'm sure there's some more out there, but I wanted to give it a try and see if I could place it in a good home, rescue it from the thrift store because it deserved rescuing. It's really nice. The next thing I picked up to resell in my Etsy store is this really adorable cottage tray, or we call it a platter probably, right? It's an interesting shape with the, the way it's designed, like a octagon, I believe it is. And then it has this little prairie girl. I don't know if she's supposed to be like Somebody Sue or Holly Hobby or just a random like prairie girl. You guys let me know in the comments below what you think she is. But yeah, adorable geese there. And then of course this really great detail on all four sides. How fun is that? This is vintage Japan. It's marked at the back. Market Square Plain and Fancy is the pattern name. Stoneware Japan. So has a good weight to it and such an adorable piece. You can see this in springtime especially, but really cute. Nice wholesome decor. I love that. The next thing I got from my Etsy shop was this wooden iron, and it has the most adorable little puppy graphic. You can tell it's older, right? So cute. Now it seems to be in great shape. It has a nice look to it. It has maybe a little bit of wear at the back there. maybe a little dried out, I'm not sure. Might take some oil. But I'll try a little oil in it. I don't know if it will help it come out or not. I think it just might be a little wear. And they obviously had something on the bottom here. Now, it could just be for decorative purposes, but I'm guessing they had a metal piece screwed in here and they had a way of heating that before they used electric irons and used this that way. Don't know much about it, but I thought it'd be really cute just for decor in a laundry room. For people that like antiques, I think it's really adorable, especially with that little puppy. So that'll also be available in my Etsy store as well. And this is a really fantastic quality terracotta pot for honey, a little honey jar. So we got the teddy bear there. It does have the opening where you can put your little spoon or one of those little swirly things you use for the honey. The inside is actually glazed, not the lid, but the inside of the pot is glazed over, so real nice. The honey is not gonna like absorb into it like it might have with a terracotta, but really, really great shape. And this is USA pottery. Has a couple little discoloration spots there, nothing too serious, but it says gourmet, and then USA has a number there. I thought it was really cute. You like to have honey with your tea, it could be really adorable to keep over wherever you like to keep your teas, and just what a fun way to enjoy your tea time, right? Or if you just put honey in your baked goods and stuff, it's a good way to just have it out and more accessible than those like squeeze jars or whatever. If you buy like local honey or make your own and kind of just pour it in there, and not to fight with the honey as much in those jars, right? So cute. That will be available in my Etsy shop as well. I found this gorgeous yellow plate to add to my 1970s plate wall. So stunning, right? I love the colors on this one. Very bright and vibrant. They asked $2 for it. I'm not sure the pattern name. There's nothing on the back there. It's not stoneware, so you know, it's a little heavier than the ones I am trying to collect, but I couldn't walk away from this guy here. So beautiful. And let me know in the comments if you guys want to see an update of my plate wall, because I have added quite a few. You guys see me continue to pick them up, and I'm starting actually on the other side of the hutch and adding to that side now as well. So if you guys would like to see that, leave me a comment, and then you know, maybe I'll show it to you guys in the future if you're interested. All right. So I reunited the family and I did take this one home. There was a twin there, so I just decided to take this one because it did have my colors. I like the yellow and the orange. It's a little puppy dog. I like to typically go for more farm animal stuff with my little figurines like this I get, but I like the colors. It has the green too, so it has the trifecta there of my colors, and so I wanted to pick her up. She was $2. It looks like she's home cow. I think the other ones were as well. And hopefully someone came by and scooped those other ones. They looked really cute together as a set, but I just wanted the one, so I did grab her. You probably saw this dude hanging out in the back. This was the surprise inside of my nesting tins back there. There was a cute little bluebell goose ornament. So made in Taiwan. It's vintage. Gotta clean them up a little bit, but so fun. I was happy to find that in there. I thought that was the cutest thing. What a nice little surprise. It was inside the little guy here, so these are all nested inside of each other. The biggest one, they all look the same, it's just different sizes, so they nest inside of each other if you know, didn't want to use them all, but yeah, so fun. Now, this large one I had growing up, it would hold all of our pens and stuff, like our family pens by the phone. You know, back when we had phones that weren't cell phones, we had them attached to the wall, right? And so that's always nostalgic for me, these tins in particular. So if I find them for cheap, I usually pick them up. I use them for all kinds of, you know, whatnots you can store in them, but yeah, super fun. So I did get the little nesting bluebell goose tins with a little bonus goose inside. I thought that was just so great. I didn't know that was in there, so how fun. The last thing I picked up was this God Bless the Cook spice rack. I thought it was really sweet, and I thought I could use this for my baked goods spices like cinnamon and, you know, things I put in baked goods like the vanilla and stuff, and keep it separate from my other spices that I just use for regular cooking. So I thought that would be really great for that. It was really quite a dainty size. I had a fun look to it. I like the little eyelet hangers at the top, so yeah, really fun. That one was $2 too, so I couldn't pass him up there. He needs a little work. He's missing a screw there, and this part is a little wonky. This piece is missing, so I need to do a little surgery on it to get it, you know, to hang on the wall properly, but I really liked it, so for $2, I was definitely gonna snag it. All right, that's gonna do it for my thrift haul today. If there's anything you're interested in, check my Etsy shop out. I do have it linked down below. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. We'll catch you in the next one. Bye.